for this special television time about the Once Upon a Time postseason. For that, I would say a good season finale with some few obvious moments like the first, true love's kiss can break any curse, but they notice that it ain't over yet. With the fog of dark magic melting onto Storybrooke. The question is, what will succumb to the town? And in fact, what loose ends will the next season tie up? Well, one of them is the Ogre Wars. Little was known about them, or how it occurs. Although having Jack and the Beanstalk in that will not do. Shrek is a maybe. Although there's maybe some other loose ends. Well, this one may not be noticeable, but what happened to their land since all of them have been exiled from their world? Well, all I know, one thing I'm guessing, something took refuge and gained in power. Probably at least 5 or 10 years after. But the main question was, how? What would be his absence? Well, obviously, probably something of great evil, probably from our horror lords. And I'm not adding the Wolfman for obvious facts. But there's only one other great evil that probably won't fit into that. Count Dracula. And even if they, although I think the evil queen may not get her powers. In fact, we don't know how she got them in the first place. And what other evils that might align himself. Well, since the first season had some elements, from Alice in Wonderland, wondering if, Neverland, in Oz, Living Island, since Bible have H.R. Puffin stuff there in it. In fact, Witchy Poo is not evil. It's just she just puts too much power in a wand that's causing them to go on the fritz. She thinks he's a know-it-all, but she's a big goof as her minions, and also the other inhabitants that she thinks he's dumber. And karma always bites back. However, there might be a Jekyll and Hyde plot twist. And you might, and although, because there might be a serum that might turn Witchy Poo to a more evil entity that might rival Dracula. But who? But Dracula is only a count of the castle. The question is, who is the greater evil that took over? Well, I think I should mention Diablo, because he's the only other one that can slip through. And it's not just because Diablo 3 is now out, and he might fit in somewhere, which might be sort of an interesting idea. But to the Guardian Core, he's not any evil he isn't any mere evil. It ain't just any mere evil. I think he's one of those rare game villains, similar to the one that we must not, that I as the Tellanraion officer must not say his name. Although, well, that's a possibility, but I think that's a bit of a long shot. But what do you think what other fantasy characters might join into the Once Upon a Time roster? Please hit the comment and maybe a like button and see your opinions. Could be your opinion. This is Olson Aliven, and thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget, next month will be my special E3 show. And I will have co-hosts this time, better than the one that I had for the Transformer 3 fantasy play. Which, well, see you next time anyway.